grows, anything goes. Devil is a lie, looking for the prize. That's eternal life, and bringing the things in my mind. I'm talking real peace of mind. That's something money can't buy.
What's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy KingMarcell, and we back with another video. So Biden is coming out with a special report about the assassination attempt on Trump. So we about to see what he got to say about this, man. This has been crazy, and I know over the next coming days it's just going to get even more crazier as information comes out, and just where we're going to go forward with, you know what I'm saying, this presidential election. It's already been crazy since the last election, and now, man, things are finna go into overdrive. I feel like now that it's been an attempt on Trump's life. Make sure you guys like this video, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I do drop a video here. We're on the road to 100 subscribers, so make sure you guys are subbing up and joining the kingdom. But with that being said, let's check out the special report.
This is an ABC News special report, a presidential address to the nation. Now reporting, David Muir.
Good evening. We're coming back on the air tonight because President Biden is about to address the nation from the Oval Office concerning the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. Expected to call for unity in this country and to call for Americans to condemn political violence across the nation. The investigation into this horrific act is moving very quickly tonight.
I bet
of course,
it is.
by now the world has seen these images. Former President Donald Trump taking the stage for his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania last night. It was just 8.5 minutes or so after walking onto that stage, a gunman opening fire. Trump's right ear was hit. The president seen reaching for his ear before finding cover behind that podium. You can hear the screams there in the video. Secret Service rushing the stage, racing to get him into a nearby SUV. Tonight, law enforcement revealing new details about the alleged gunman, 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. They say he used an AR-style rifle owned by his father. And tonight, here are the chilling photographs from New York Times photographer Doug Mills, appearing to show one of those bullets very close to the president's head. Another image, Trump reaching for his wounded right ear, his hand pulling away, blood clearly on his fingers. The Secret Service says the suspect was armed with that rifle that was legally purchased by his father. Tonight, we want to listen to the president as he now addresses the nation about this political violence, this attempted assassination. Let's listen to the president.
Fellow Americans, I want to speak to you tonight about the need for us to lower the temperature in our politics. And to remember, while we may disagree, we are not enemies. We're neighbors, we're friends, co-workers, citizens, and most importantly, we are fellow Americans. We must stand together. Yesterday's shooting at Donald Trump's rally in Pennsylvania calls on all of us to take a step back, take stock of where we are, how we go forward from here. Thankfully, former Trump.
I can see the I'm sorry, I don't mean to be that person, but I can see the teleprompter in the window reflection.
I spoke with him last night. I'm grateful. He's doing well, and Jill and I keep him and his family in our prayers. We also extend our deepest condolences to the family of the victims who was killed. Corey was a husband, a father, a volunteer firefighter, a hero, sheltering his family from those bullets. We should all hold his family and all those injured in our prayers. Earlier today, I spoke about an ongoing investigation. We do not know the motive of the shooter yet.
It was
we don't know his
obviously to
opinions
kill
or
Trump.
affiliations. We don't know whether he had help or support, or if he communicated with anyone else. Law enforcement professionals, as I speak, are investigating those questions. Tonight, I want to speak to what we do know. A former president was shot, an American citizen killed, while simply exercising his freedom to support the candidate of his choosing. We cannot, we must not go down this road in America. We've traveled it before throughout our history. Violence has never been the answer. Whether it's with members of Congress of both parties being targeted and shot, or a violent mob attacking the Capitol on January 6th, or a brutal attack on the spouse of former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, or information and intimidation on election officials, or the kidnapping plot against the sitting governor, or an attempted assassination on Donald Trump. There's no place in America for this kind of violence, for any violence ever. Period. No exceptions. We can't allow this violence to be normalized. You know, the political record in this country has gotten very heated. It's time to cool it down. We all have a responsibility to do that. Yes, we have deeply felt strong disagreements, The stakes in this election are enormously high. I've said it many times that the choice in this election we make in this election is going to shape the future of America and the world for decades to come. I believe that with all my soul. I know that millions of my fellow Americans believe it as well. And some have a different view as to the direction our country should take. It's inevitable in American democracy. It's part of human nature. But politics must never be a literal battlefield, or God forbid, a killing field. I believe politics ought to be an arena for peaceful debate, to pursue justice, to make decisions guided by the Declaration of Independence and our Constitution. We stand for an America, not of extremism and fury, but of decency and grace. All of us now face the time of testing as the election approaches. And the higher the stakes, the more fervent the passions become. This places an added burden on each of us to ensure that no matter how strong our convictions, we must never descend into violence. The Republican convention will start tomorrow. I have no doubt they'll criticize my record and offer their own vision for this country. I'll be traveling this week making the case for our record and the vision, my vision of the country, our vision. I'll continue to speak out strongly for our democracy, stand up for our Constitution and the rule of law, to call for action at the ballot box, no violence on our streets. That's how democracy should work. We debate and disagree. We compare and contrast the character of the candidates, the records, the issues, the agenda, the vision for America. But in America, we resolve our differences at the battle box. You know, that's how we do it, at the battle box, not with bullets. The power to change America should always rest in the hands of the people, not in the hands of a would-be assassin. Yeah. You know, the path forward through competing visions of the campaign should always be resolved peacefully.
You know, it's just... Because it's like, I don't want to sound like I'm fueling the flame and that I want these things to happen, because I don't. I wish all this stuff can be handled peacefully. But if you guys knew what was truly at stake, y'all will understand why this attempt on his life just happened. Like, if y'all understood like the ins and outs of like the things that's being considered conspiracies, y'all will see why it's boiling to this point. And though I feel like he is 100% right about everything that he has said so far, we just supposed to take it for face value and not think that the people that's backing him didn't have something to do with this because they felt like he was going to lose. Like, these are questions that now have to be had. These are things that now need true answers. And based off of what's coming out about this investigation already, it's just, again, sounding like another lone wolf, when I don't think anybody who's done any of these shootings, rather it's been at a concert or a school shooting or the assassination attempt on the president's life, I feel like it's something deeper going on, man. And they just want to make it seem like, oh, it's just radical citizens that's just out here acting nuts, when I think it's a deeper and darker ploy at hand. And I pray to God that that's not the case. People can call me paranoid. People can say that, you know what I'm saying, I'm a nut and this and that, but I don't believe in coincidences. And it's too many coincidences to keep saying that it's one. So, you know, I don't know. I just really hope
not through acts of violence.
People chill out, man.
You know, we're blessed to live in the greatest country on earth, and I believe that with every soul, every power of my being. So tonight, I'm asking every American to recommit, to make America, think about it. What's made America so special? Here in America, everyone must be treated with dignity and respect, and hate must have no safe harbor. Here in America, we need to get out of our silos, where we only listen to those with whom we agree, where misinformation is rampant, where foreign actors fan the flames of our division to shape the outcomes consistent with their interests, not ours. Let's remember, here in America, while unity is the most elusive of goals right now, nothing is more important for us now than standing together. We can do this. You know, from the beginning, our founders understood the power of passion. So they created a democracy that gave reason and balance a chance to prevail over brute force. That's the American we must be. An American democracy where arguments are made in good faith. An American democracy where the rule of law is respected. An American democracy where decency, dignity, fair play aren't just quaint notions, but living, breathing realities. We owe that to those who come before us, to those who gave their lives for this country. We owe that to ourselves. We owe it to our children and our grandchildren. Look, let's never lose sight of who we are. Let's remember we are the United States of America. There is nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. God bless you all. May God protect our troops.
President Biden calling on unity from this country. Let's bring in Mary Bruce, our chief White House correspondent. Mary, we were told by this White House that the president would ask for all Americans to condemn political violence across this country, and that's what he did tonight.
David, this was a heartfelt call for unity from the president, a strong condemnation of political violence. The president there straight off the bat saying it is time to lower the temperature in our politics, urging the nation to come together. But the president also recognizing just how difficult that is to do in this incredibly divisive time in our country. The president saying that this is a time of testing and that the higher the stakes, the greater the burden. And given what he himself has argued is at stake in this election, it is going to be very difficult to do what the president is doing. But he is essentially issuing a challenge.
That's the thing, like with what just happened is that this has just lit a fire under not only those that support Trump, but those that support Biden. And I get it, he's calling for things to be calmed down, but man, people are like, I feel like over the last couple of years, an idea has been planted in our head that, you know what I'm saying, there has to be a war within the United States, that it just has to happen. And if it happens, you know what I'm saying, it's going to happen. But I just don't want people to be manipulated into fighting for something that they don't even truly understand, that they are being manipulated into, you know what I'm saying, having to say so when cooler heads can prevail, and we all can right now stand up and say, we don't want any of y'all to be president. Y'all letting shit get like this, we don't want any of y'all to be president. We want to pick somebody else. Like as a people, we just gonna let these two sides fight it out. And the correlation of it's been a lot of mud thrown on both sides of the wall. I'm just really trying to see a peaceful way out, and I'm not gonna lie, day by day, it's getting harder and harder to see this ending peacefully. Because yeah, Biden, you can say that, but it's like, was it your people that did this shit? That's now the question that's on the public. And we just gotta wait to see how the investigation goes, you know? But it's just wild.
Challenge to all Americans today to take out their anger and frustration at the ballot box, not through violence, essentially arguing that it is counter to what this country stands for, David.
All right, Mary Bruce at the White House tonight as the president addresses the nation after this attempted assassination on former President Trump, calling for unity across our nation, saying we can have our political opinions, we should embrace each other's opinions, but we must do so peacefully, calling on all of us to condemn political violence. I should note that many of us here in the East will be watching a special report from ABC News just moments from now on the attempted assassination of former President Trump. Stay tuned for that. And many of you in the West will be able to see that same special at 8 p.m. in the West as well. Stay tuned, that special.
And something else that I find like strange, and it's crazy how all of this is transpiring at the same time, that now that it's like Kendrick Lamar has been bringing peace to the Bloods and the Crips, it's like as unity is starting to be brought up in the black community, in the so-called black man's community, that now it's like the political parties, which is blue and red, are now about to, it seems like, go at all out war with each other. Like the dynamics, it's like are switching. Like the tide is shifting, and a new day is about to come from all of this. But I just feel like a lot of destruction is about to come before things stabilize. I pray you guys keep a cool head. Do your research on the people that you are voting for. Don't take the brainwashing media as your end all be all for this information. Actually look up and read what your candidates are talking about doing for all of us, because again, they hold us in it's just crazy. I just wish you all really understood the voting process and what's really going on with the presidency. Because honestly, in my eyes, I don't even look at the president no more. I look at the mayor of the District of Columbia, because that's who's really running the show. You heard that here first, if you guys haven't. And no, if you guys go to my TikTok videos, I got 3 pinned videos. They are named Unum Sanctum. I'm about to start back doing the video series on that, so that by the time all of this stuff happens, man, you guys really understand what the financial system is. But that's gonna do it for this video, man. Make sure you guys like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I do drop a video here. We on the road to 100 subscribers, so make sure you guys are subscribing up and hitting that notification bell. And let me know down in the comment section, what do you guys think is going on, man? Do you guys think that there's a way to peace? Do you guys think that a lot of conspiracy theories that have been coming out and unfolding contributed to this event? And do you guys think that more events like this is going to happen? You know what I'm saying? I pray that's not the case, but you know what I'm saying? I can't speak for other people. Other people seem like they got a fire lit under them, and they gon' see to it that whatever they feel like needs to get done gets done. So we all just gonna have to wait and see. But with that being said, that's gonna do it for me. KingMarcell out. Peace.
When the pain grows, anything goes. Devil is a lie, looking for the prize. That's eternal life, and bringing the things in my mind. Talking real peace of mind. That's something money.